Alright guys, what is going on? It is Miracle here, and I know for you guys on YouTube, this is kind of like a week old thing now, but for me right now, the Christmas rush is finally over. I'm recording this late on Christmas Day when everything has died down, and I'm so excited because I've been spending so long getting my schedule back on track, specifically for Patreon mostly. And I finally got it back on track, and then boom, all of a sudden Christmas hit, and of course, um, I could not keep on track for Christmas, being that I had to be about 10 places. No. Well, it sucks for me because I come from a massive family, which is also a split family. So I have so many like different family Christmases to go to. It's just terrible each year, okay? It is terrible. It's not terrible, okay? I'm joking. It's great. But finally, that's all over. I'm winded. I need to just go lay down and sleep and never wake up again. That's how tired I am. But before I do that, Haikyuu, season 3, episode 4. I almost said season 4, episode 3. Last time on again, Cars, they're starting to get their strut back. We got Suki being all awesome. Noya's adapting. The whole team's adapting. Everything's looking good. And with that, I want to get right into this. I want to continue the match, so we're going to do just that. As always, link is at the top of the description. It'll take the video. You can watch the reaction highlight there, and then head back here afterwards for the post-episode discussion. With that out of the way, let's get into the episode. All right, guys. Again, I said it in my reaction. I do feel like I've been getting a little bit more tame. Partly because I've been, I don't know. I just felt like I went through a phase a little bit when reacting. Like I would just lose my shit quite often. But recently, like I haven't had as many moments where I just jump out of my chair and I'm like, hell yeah, that just happened. I did that this episode. This was an episode. It was an episode. It was an episode. But no, really, this episode was awesome. Definitely one of my favorites from this show. And I don't really know what else to say there. Like, Suki was waiting for this moment the entire game. And he got his moment at the most crucial point of the game. Again, as I've said multiple times over the past couple episodes, I really think the end of this set was possibly the most important part of the game, besides the ending of the game itself. I guess it'd be the biggest turning point per se, because if Karasuno lost this set, there's no way in hell they were winning 3 in a row to win the game. Not happening. No way in hell. Not saying that Karasuno's not good, but they're not. They'd have to be here while Shiratorizawa was like down here for the rest of the game. That's not like they're both right here. So Karasuno winning 3 in a row, it wasn't going to happen. They needed to win that one, and they won it. And now, instead of having to win 3 in a row to come back, now they're tied. Now everyone's on an even playing field. They both need 2 more sets to win, and that's that. And I guess with that being said, it's, for sure confirmed now that this game will go up to at least, or will at least go to the 4th set. I'm assuming this will go to the 5th set, though. Like, come on, right? But this was Suki's episode from start to finish. Of course, everybody had their moments with Noya and his receives, which, by the way, again, they've been kind of like, he had his moment earlier in the game, and now they've been kind of glossing over, his part. But like, what he's doing is insane. Like, Ushijima's spikes are literal bullets, and he's really catching on to them. And of course, like, it's not like he knows where they're going to be, because that's the whole point of their plan, is they're redirecting his spikes right into where Noya is. That's, of course, I'm not trying to understate what Noya is doing, but it is easier than like him having to guess where the ball might go. That's the whole point of their plan, is he knows where the ball is going to go. But still, those are bullets. There's just bullets flying at him. And Hinata had a couple cool moments. Kageyama with his dump. Like, everybody had some cool moments this episode, but this was Suki's episode. Man, it was well worth it. And at this point, we're almost halfway through the season. Next episode, we will be halfway through the season. And that, like, when we put it that way, there's 6 episodes left. This actually might go down to the very end of the season. Considering it's been 4 episodes, I guess we can say like 3 in the third episodes, because the first episode wasn't, most of it wasn't the game, but it was like the last third of the episode. So let's say 3 episodes in the third of an episode, and we've only just finished the second set. There are still probably 3 more to go. I think it'll take up the remaining 6 episodes and probably end on the last, like at the beginning of the last episode or at the end of the second last episode, one of the two. And I'm so excited just knowing that fact. Like, I think it's crazy to me. Like, it's just, the more I think about it, the more I think it's absolutely absurd that this game is looking like it's going to take 10 episodes. Or we'll say 9. We'll say 9 episodes because I leave a bit at the start of the first episode and a bit at the end of the last episode. 9 episodes. That's what? Like 4 to 4.5 hours of screen time? Right? Because each episode's 24 minutes. We'll say 20 minutes to cut out the opening and the ending. So that's 3 in an hour. So it'd be 3 hours. Sorry, I don't know why I was saying 4 to 4.5. 3 hours. Like, if someone were to tell me, yeah, this one little match is going to take you 9 episodes, I'd be like, count me out. That is way too long. That is like, Goku fighting Frieza on Planet Namek scales of like, I don't like that. Which, of course, that doesn't count because that was much longer than 9 episodes. But it doesn't seem like a single game where, all the players. It's not like any of that's changing over the 9 episodes. They're all the same, people playing on each team. But, of course, that's what I would think, like, looking on the outside in. But now, getting to this point in the show, I'm so excited for a game that could last 9 episodes. There's just so much, like... Again, I'm not gonna. I do this too often. I'm not gonna do it today. I'm not gonna go on a rant about how much I love this show, even though I want to. I'm gonna spare you guys that again. But I love this show, and I just love that that's something I can look forward to, is a possible 9-episode game. Well, now I'm curious though. I think Ushijima. The guy said, I can't remember, did we get the names of those 2 randoms watching from the crowd? One of them said that Ushijima has only been, using 70% of his strength. And I think it's probably safe to say that he hasn't been trying his absolute hardest because it's early in the game, right? I feel like this is going to be his moment where he's like, okay, you little shit, who do you think you are? I'm going to start trying now. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that plays out. Because... I think, even though Karasuno has really started to bring it back and hammer down on Shiratorizawa, I think Shiratorizawa is now going to do the same thing that Karasuno just did, where they're going to be like, okay, we got to man up. We got to do something about this. And that's kind of how all sports are, right? It's your opponent does something, you react to it. Then they react to you, and then you react to them. And it's just a whole bunch of, the team reacting to what the other team's doing and adapting to it, right? So I'm, of course, excited to see how that plays out. So I guess quick reminder, because I completely forgot to mention at the start of the episode, for you guys on YouTube, we will be back on Saturday with the next episode of Haikyuu Season 3. For you guys on Patreon, same thing as usual. We won't be back till Sunday. Right? Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. That's right. I'm not looking at the schedule. I'm just going to think that that's right because I think it's right, but it might not be right, but I think it's right. But with that out of the way, is there anything else really important from this episode? No, I thought it was awesome, and I love this show. So I think I'm leaving you guys off here. As always, if you guys want early access and or the full-length versions of these reactions, you can click that link down in the description. It'll take you to patreon.com/sphericalfilms. Check that out there. I need a deep breath. But with all that out of the way, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all on Saturday if you guys are on YouTube, and Sunday if you guys are on Patreon, with episode number 5 of Season 3 of Haikyuu. Until then, peace out.